Hello, everyone. We'll start in just a minute. And welcome to everyone. Just if you could please put yourself on mute, as I'm going to be teaching today. So if you have any questions, you can put them in the chat, and I will be happy to answer them more towards the end. And we'll be starting in just a minute. All right. Let's see. Just starting in just a second. Okay. Welcome, welcome. I'm seeing people starting to trickle in. Welcome. If you just want to put in the chat where you guys are from, that would be awesome. I would love to know. All right. Well, welcome everyone, and welcome to today's workshop. So today we're going to be talking about holiday income ideas for artists, and this is really important because the holiday season is coming right up, and for artists, this can be one of your most lucrative times that you have to kind of leverage the art buying market, right? So we want to take advantage of what's going on during the holiday season so that you are able to leverage your art sales. Now, yes, so my name is Jessica Libor, and I founded the Visionary Artist Salon, and I am an artist, and I am going to be sharing with you some of the things that have worked for me over the past couple of years, as you are, striving to make the best work that you possibly can, but then also you want to be able to support yourself. And, as an artist, that's important, especially if you don't have another source of income. You want to be able to kind of drive up the traffic to your website. You want to be able to incentivize people to think of you when they're thinking of like gifts to give to other people. Think of original art, and so this is really important. So a strategy to basically to bringing art to your collector. So what we're going to be covering today is, number one, what does your buyer want? Okay, so first of all, you have to think, what does your buyer want? And then we're going to cover the unique opportunity for holiday sales and what's different about this time of year than any other time. And then we'll talk about deciding what you will offer. So you need to have like a crystal clear idea of what you're going to be offering people so that they feel comfortable purchasing from you. And then we're going to be clearly mapping out your plan so that you have clarity within yourself about what you're going to be doing. And then we'll talk about offering your art products through marketing and kind of sharing with the world what your plan is, and making it available so that people can actually purchase from you, because no one's going to purchase from you if they don't know that you exist, or they don't know what you're offering. All right, so that is our strategy today. So who am I? So my name is Jessica Libor, and I am an artist based in the United States, and I'm also the founder of the Visionary Artist Salon. And the Visionary Artist Salon is a safe space for artists to grow into the next level of themselves, creatively, monetarily, and also emotionally, with their work, but also just with their life. And I really just want to inspire you guys, take you along my own personal journey, as well as give you inspiration for where you're headed. And, we're in this together. I'm also figuring it out. And, I don't have all the answers, but I just want to show and share with you some things that have worked for me. And if you get something out of it, that's awesome. Okay, so yes, the Visionary Artist Salon is a safe space for artists to grow into the next level creatively, monetarily, and emotionally. The Visionary Artist Salon exists to help artists discover their true worthiness in order to experience a meaningful art career with forward momentum. So we do this through our private Facebook group. So we have a private Facebook group, through courses, tutorials, events. We're starting to have in-person events, and also empowering materials, and also just like free workshops like this one, so that you feel really empowered. So who are you? So this training is for the artists who would like to increase their income during the holiday season. So you may be an artist who has just begun to sell their work, an experienced artist who has many years of success under her belt, or anywhere in between. And this training will help you at any level. So you are a professional artist if you want to earn money from your art. And that's just like the end of that discussion. If you want to earn money from your art, you are a professional artist. All right, so let's get planning. Art for the holidays is a very, very unique gift for people. And so people are looking for unique gifts because, there's a lot of people who are, in our lives that seem to have everything, right? So they, I'm thinking of my parents, they're comfortable. They don't really need anything. They have everything that they kind of want or need. But, what they're looking for is meaningful gifts, right? Things that mean something. And art really does fit the bill for something that's meaningful, especially if you're thinking about like a special holiday gift, because, that piece of artwork can mean something to somebody. Like if you painted a specific place, or if you painted something that is meaningful to the collector. There's lots of reasons why people resonate with your artwork, and people are actively looking for unique gifts during the holidays. So it's such a great opportunity. All right, so step one, what are your buyers looking for? So art buyers love unique gifts. And art buyers like to buy from artists that they know, and they like them and they trust them. And art buyers are looking for something fresh and unique during the holidays. And many times art buyers are looking for something more low investment to give as gifts for friends and family. Something unique, personalized, or that marks the year. Something that doesn't require a lot of effort from them. And something that will be unique, but other people would love. So, it can be hard to buy for people, right? And so you want your holiday, art gifts to actually, to be a little bit, less specific perhaps than some of your other works. Think about things that have really been like crowd pleasers in your past, like everybody loves them, and really focus on that. So it's your job to give all of this to your art collectors and make it super easy for them to buy. And so know, like, and trust. People have to know, like, and trust you. They want something fresh and unique, so something different than what you usually offer. Something more low investment, because many times people don't want to buy like a $5,000 painting for their mother-in-law that they're not sure that she's going to love, right? So offering some things that are more low investment during the holiday season so that it doesn't seem like such a risky gift. So because if you get the wrong art piece for somebody, that's not just like, oh, I'll just return this sweater that's more like, wow, that was like several $1,000s and I really can't even return it. So you can see the importance of giving them an option that's more low investment. So unique, personalized marks the year, something that doesn't require a lot of effort from them, especially getting this late coming into the holiday season. A lot of people, there's really not a lot of turnaround for specialized commissions. Commissions are really, really popular for the holidays, but they really should be started like around September. If you're going to be doing a lot of commissions so that you have enough time to like turn them over, send them out, make sure that they get to the people on time. So, and commissions also require a lot of effort from the collector because usually they have to send you pictures and communicate about what they want in the picture. And it's just more of like more of an effort for them. So think of something that doesn't require a lot of effort for your collectors and something, of course, that will be unique. All right, so the unique opportunity in holiday art sales. So number one, you're going to get different buyers. So people who may not usually buy art may purchase from you as a unique gift idea. So, people who might not be art buyers, maybe they've never even bought like a piece of original art, but they see your art and something resonates with that. They're like, oh, I usually don't have a reason to buy art, but this would make such a cool gift, and a lot of times you can get new collectors in the door by, drawing them in during the holidays so that they actually have, they have more of a reason to buy from you. They have more of an excuse to buy from you. And once they're kind of like in the door and they've collected something from you, then many times people buy again. Many of my collectors, most of my collectors are repeat collectors. Like many of them have like, 5 or 6 pieces over the years because, they buy the first piece and they're like, wow, that was special. That was really unique. And then, we establish a relationship, even if I've never met them. And, they just also when people invest in you, they want to invest in you more. So if a collector has invested in your artwork, even if it's only like a very small piece, then they will be more likely to buy from you in the future rather than go to a different artist, especially if they've had a positive experience. But this is such a great time to kind of broaden your scope and bring in different buyers. And we're going to talk about ways to actually bring in different buyers than your usual ones pretty soon. Okay, so the next thing is the volume of sales. So buyers may purchase several items for gifting. This has happened so many times for me, especially if you make like, let's say like, like a mini series of like smaller works or like handcrafted ornaments, something like that. People buy several so that they can just give them as gifts. And yeah, so you may see more sales from people because it's the season of gifting. 'Tis the season. All right, and then people are so prepared to spend. So your collectors are expecting to spend money on gifts. They have a budget to spend money on gifts, and they don't really have as many as excuses as like the rest of the year where they may be tighter on their budget, and so they're not willing to go outside of that budget. Yeah, people are really prepared to spend, and your collectors are expecting to spend money on gifts. And why not your art? Why should they go to the mall when they can, buy your original art? I think that they should buy your original art. And so we want to make that really easy for them and make sure that they know that this is an option and it's a good option. Okay, deciding what you will offer. So what kind of art are you known for? Are you a painter, a sculptor, a digital artist? Define what it is you are most known for. And what can you create that is a giftable complement to the art that you are most known for? So what is a more bite-sized or affordable art or artistic products that you can create and offer to your collectors? So if you're a painter, like I'm a painter, what can I offer that would be like a complement to that would make sense? For instance, maybe I can offer like a calendar. I'm going to have like a lot of ideas for you guys, but maybe I can offer like a calendar for like the next year where I put all of the work that I did the previous year, like 12 of my best pieces, and then I sell this calendar. Not only does it mark the year, but it also is like a beautiful collection of all of the work that you've been making all year. And it keeps you really top of mind. The people who buy it, they're going to hang it in their house and they're going to think of you all year. So that's a really great idea. And it's also a compliment to my work because I'm a painter. It really translates well into like two-dimensional kind of gifts. Another idea for painters is, getting your artwork made into small prints. That makes sense. Greeting cards. You could also, I mean, there's lots of objects that you can make out of your artwork. And if you Google like, art artist, make my art into a product. There's many companies that can do that for you, and it's very, very simple. So you have a lot of options for the objects that you want to offer, even if it's not like your original art. Because, let's face it, not all of us have the time and the bandwidth to create a whole new collection of original art just for the holidays. We might be busy like creating work for like a show in the spring, and we don't have like the extra energy to like put into like making this holiday collection. And we don't want to make anything low quality, right? So the solution to that would be prints or creating these objects from your high quality artworks. So that's what I found anyway, because I have to be very careful of my energy, because as an artist, your energy really is your currency, because your energy goes onto the canvas, onto the panel, onto whatever you're sculpting or painting. Your energy is everything. So so how to create a really interesting selection of objects and gifts for your for your collectors without having to do like a whole new collection of work. But you can certainly do that if you want to. You can create like a holiday collection, especially if you work more quickly. Anyway, but let's say that you're a digital artist, for example, what can you create that's a giftable complement to like a digital artist? And I think it's a lot of the times the same thing as, a two-dimensional artist. Maybe you want to offer like digital downloads or tutorials, something like that, or a sculptor. What can you offer? Maybe you want to offer like little pins or like little pieces of jewelry or something like that are like miniatures of like your big sculptures. Just think of ways that you can really highlight your the kind of art that you're known for, like your best work, while making it an option that is less high of an investment, something that's more like giftable. Okay. And then what do you have the bandwidth to create? Look at your schedule and decide how much you can create for the holidays. I would say choose 2 to 5 products to create for your holiday gift options, at least 2 to 5. Like for this year, for me, I am making this tapestry. So I'm going to have a tapestry made. I'm also going to have, what else am I having made? I'm having ornaments made, as well as a calendar. So there's my 3. And then also I'm going to have like some print sales. And I'm going to create like a holiday shop where people can look at these holiday specials. Okay. So yeah, what do you have the bandwidth to create? Right now, I'm so busy with like other projects for my art that I don't have time to make an entire holiday collection, like a snowy collection or like something Christmassy. I don't have the time to do that. So I'm going to create these items. And you can also, I would say, you can also like reimagine some of your older work. So, take a look at your collection, which you already have. Maybe you have some pieces that you never finished, or you just haven't shown in a while. Maybe you can take those out and dust them off and create like a holiday sale with some of your older work, and just have it up for like the month of December. All ideas. Okay, so here's some more ideas for you. original mini watercolors. So think of that, like watercolors are very low investment. So if you're an artist who only likes to show originals, you don't want to like make anything out of your products, because I know several artists like that. Think of like more low investment original pieces that you can make. So original mini watercolors, original ink sketches are also, pretty quick, but they're original and they can be very beautiful. And then also a set of note cards with images of your work. That's another idea. And then a calendar with images of your work for every month. We already talked about that. Candles with images of your work on them. Limited edition prints of your work. That's always super popular. You can also like group together your prints as like a gift set, like maybe 3 prints for a slightly discounted price. And then it's like a collection of prints that they get. And then you could also do gift cards to your online shop. So this is a great idea. I'm definitely going to do that this year. I haven't done this yet, and I'm really excited to do it and see how it works. But Squarespace, which is what I use, offers, you can list gift cards that people can buy to just your shop. And then, people can gift them to friends and family. And that way you get people coming to your shop. And I think that that's a really spectacular idea. Okay, handmade ornaments. You can also make some ornaments. Commissions. I know I mentioned that it may be a little bit too soon to Christmas to make commissions. But, if you're fast, or if you're watching this like prior to, December, then, perhaps it's possible to do commissions. You can also sell sets of prints as a gift set, discounts on original art. You can, if you don't want to like make anything, you can just create, what, I'm having a sale. I'm having a sale on this original art, and have like a special section on your website where you're just like, this is the sale. This is my art that I have, and it's just going on sale for the holidays. And that way you can still create something special without having to do a whole lot of extra work. Okay, so, and then also you can do home products or clothing with your art printed on them. This is something I'm starting to get into because several artists I know do it, and I absolutely love it. And I think it's, wearable art. Why not? Take some of your most popular pieces or parts of your most popular pieces and create something really beautiful out of it that people can wear, people can keep in their home. Yeah, it's going to be great. Okay, now making it easy for your collector to purchase. So my number one tip for making it easy for your collector to purchase is to have an online shop. So if you have an online shop, it makes it easy for anyone in the whole world to find your work and to order from you. You can be making sales while you sleep, be it Etsy, Squarespace, or any of the other templates. Anything that has like an easy to navigate online shop that gets people to come in, to look at your work, and to have the capability to like purchase from you without you having to like set up a shop in person and like be there. This does like all that work for you, right? So having an online shop is definitely important. So you want it to be seamless. Think of like the experience of shopping on Amazon. When you click something, you can click it once to just like buy it. You may not be able to make it that easy for people, but you want to avoid for the holidays anyway, you want to avoid the idea of like people having to like write to you to like find out how much a piece is, because it's just too much effort, it's too much work, and people are so busy during the holidays and they just want to get the gifts done. They just want to order things. They just want to, check that off the list if they are buying these for gifts. So you don't want to make it really difficult for them. You want to remove as much friction as possible so that the buying process is really seamless. Okay, and then have a section dedicated to holiday gifts. Make it as easy as possible for your collector to find a gift. And I am going to make one of this this myself this week. Make it easy as possible for your collector to find a gift by making like a dedicated holiday gifts section. Okay. And then clearly mapping out your plan. So decide what you will offer. This is really important because without a plan, it's just a dream, and you can push your dreams off forever. But with a plan, the exact dates when you're going to move forward on things, your launch date, you plan the time that you need to create something. So decide what you'll offer. Write down specifically the art and artistic products that you'll be offering. Map out your launch date. When will the items go live on your website? Put it on your calendar. When will your collectors be notified? When are you going to send out that email or put that social media post out, do that Instagram live, however you decide to kind of promote your work? When will these items go live on your website? How and when will your collectors be notified? And how much lead time do you need for shipping? So you want to make sure that you have enough time for shipping because, at least here in the US, the post office can get pretty crazy around the holidays. So you want to leave like at least 2 weeks. So that's something to think about. And then plan your time. So map out your time and energy so that you can get it done in time. And you want to have like a cushion of time because you also want to just be able to enjoy the holidays, right? Enjoy baking cookies or being with your family, going to holiday parties. So you want to be able to, leave time for all that as well. Okay, so here's another idea. This is a bonus idea, in-person events. So ideas for in-person sales, holiday craft shows and bazaars. Host a holiday open studio. Ask local shops if you can set up a table, and have a group of artists have an open studio, with several artists, several of your friends. So I'm just going to go through these one by one. Holiday craft shows and bazaars. A lot of times there's churches that have these during the holidays. Schools have these during the holidays. And a lot of times for like a very low fee, I've done these for like $10. And, you get to have like a little pop-up, like a 6-foot table. Some are indoor, some are outdoor. And it's just a time for you to show your work, like especially great for prints, small items that you're selling. And these usually have like a pretty good return on investment because you're not spending a lot. So, even if you don't have a lot of sales, like usually it's worth it. Like, I don't think I've ever like lost money doing something like this, holiday craft shows and bazaars. Like, but you have to make sure it's worth it. Like if you see that, something like this is like $500, you really have to weigh like, am I going to be able to get that money back in like one day, so really weigh it. But a lot of times there's holiday craft shows and bazaars for free, or for like very, very low cost. So, and you don't have to kind of, if you're somebody who doesn't have a huge online presence, then this can be like a lifesaver for you because you don't need to have an online presence in order to do well at holiday craft shows. You can just show up with your beautiful work and people have an immediate response to it and they purchase it. So, okay, host a holiday open studio. If you have a studio, you can host, a holiday party at your studio. And, you can, if you have a studio outside your home, you can do this. Or if you want to, you can also, in your home, if you feel comfortable, you can invite select collectors to have like a holiday art party where you show your new works, and your collectors get to see that. This is, if you're comfortable having these people in your home, you can also do that. Also, ask local shops if you can set up a table. I've done this many times. You can try like local coffee shops, or you can try like gift shops. I've definitely done that. And then, yeah, there's so many opportunities. Anytime you get an idea like that, just ask the person who's like the shopkeeper, and you just really never know. And a lot of times they'll say yes because, especially if it's like a coffee shop or um, like a bookstore or something like that, they will like that because you are drawing in more people and it's not competing with what they're selling. So they're selling coffee, for instance, you're selling art. It's like, it's not going to compete. So they're going to be excited to have you. Whereas if you were going to, ask like a gallery, hey, could I just like set up outside your shop? They're going to be like, no, because we want people to come into our shop and to buy our art. Um, and, we don't want them to buy your art because you're not affiliated with us, right? So you want to target, you really want to target shops that are non-competitive during the holiday season, because they'll be more willing to like open their doors to you. Okay, and then having a group open studio with several artists. If you have like a couple of friends and you want to do an open studio together, one of you has a studio, for example, and then the rest of you just decide to like bring all your collectors, and then you all have like, you all bring your work. You can kind of like share collectors that way and create like a big party. So that's another idea for in-person sales. And this is great, especially when you start to get into like the week of like December, 20th, where if you ship anything, it's doubtful it's going to get to them in time. So you want to really focus on like in-person events, because that's when you're going to generate the sales that are going to, immediate gifts for people. Okay, so now marketing. So this is what we've been waiting for, right? Marketing during the holidays, some tips and tricks. So social media, let's talk about that because social media is so popular and it's so, people just love to use it. So keep posting about your offerings at least one time a day. Link in your bio to your shop. Host a bonus offering or sale the day of your launch. So if you don't want to put your work on sale, like discount it, then what you can do is have like a bonus offering, like, you get this free little thing if you purchase today. Like buy one, get like this little sketch for free, something like that. Or like, buy a large print, get this small open edition print for free. Like some kind of gift that like incentivize people to like decide, because you want to like encourage people to decide right away. Okay. And then automate your posts. So this is important because it goes back to like preserving your energy, because the holidays are always crazy. There's always so much to do, not only with like creating presents for, your own family and friends, but also like keeping all of your social agendas. You have places to go, people to see. And so, you just want to really preserve your energy. And if you have to every single day be like posting on social media, some days you're just going to forget, or you're not going to have the energy to do it. So what I like to do is like take a couple hours, like every week, and automate your posts with either Later or Planoly. I think there's a couple of other websites, and they're all free at first. So if you have like one account, you can do this for free. So you want to automate your posts for like the week for marketing. So you basically upload a picture of your whatever you're selling, and then the caption, and then you select what time and what date you want that caption to go live. And then when it goes live, it's you don't even have to worry about it. You can set it for like every day of the week and then not even worry about having to post at all. So that's my tips for social media, to just kind of keep it streamlined and keep it organized. And yeah, keep posting about your offerings at least one time a day, because most people don't see your stories the first time. So you want to keep, hitting people with the same information so that it really sinks in, because social media is a really distracting place. So you want to stand out by having really consistent messaging. So some other marketing ideas I have for you are some pins on Pinterest. So you can pin on Pinterest. I've definitely gotten some collectors from that. And then flyers on doors and businesses. So you can, take flyers and bring them around to like businesses and, this is like more old school, but you can go to local businesses and, you can give them flyers. You can also, you can even like deliver door to door. If you want to print out like a flyer and you want to, put it in people's mailboxes or tuck it somewhere near their mailboxes. So that's like direct mail marketing. And that can be very effective because not a lot of people do it. And then email marketing, of course. So you want to, if you don't have an email list as an artist, absolutely start. I use MailChimp. I like to use MailChimp to keep in touch with my collectors. It's free. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be doing it. So yes, email marketing, you want to be marketing people like every week to people on your email list, letting them know what you're doing. And then hosting a virtual holiday art show over Zoom. So you could have like a virtual studio visit where you just share what's going on in your studio. Like during the holidays, you share all the sales that you're doing or the products that you're creating, and you get people excited for it in real time so that they feel like they're a part of it. And anything that you put your energy into basically is going to come back to you. So when you put yourself out there and interact with your collectors, even if it's just like over Zoom, it's going to create that ripple effect where people are going to be like, oh yeah, I remember that artist. She's really cool and I really liked her work. Maybe I'll go see what she's like offering. So create a virtual holiday art show. You can also create a public event on Eventbrite or Facebook. So if you want to kind of open it up to people who are not your collectors, people who you actually don't even know, you can create a public event, and that way you'll get people beyond what's currently on your list. So you may get some strangers who may be interested in purchasing your art. All right, and then in real life, hosting a holiday studio party. By doing that, you're really saying to the world, I'm present, I'm here, come experience my art and, really enjoy it. And then you can also call your collectors. So if you are on a more personal basis with your collectors, you can call them, let them know what you have available for the holidays. Ask them if they are thinking of buying any art for their friends or family for the holidays, or if they're looking for anything, and if you can help them with that. So that really makes a big difference, and it really stands out because not a lot of people call people anymore. Everything's like over email or texting. So calling people is really, really, it stands out. And that person then puts you in a different category of like someone I know well. And that goes back into like know, like, and trust. So yeah, you want to build trust, and calling people is like part of that. All right. And then also, so you want to balance your time and energy. So don't forget self-care. To avoid burnout during the holiday season, make sure to monitor your energy and make time for your own personal enjoyment of the holidays. So take breaks, have fun, make memories with loved ones. So the best way to do this is to like schedule in, I'm stopping at 6 p.m. and I'm spending time with this person then, or I'm stopping here and then I'm just going to, chill for the rest of the night. So don't overwork yourself because you don't want to burn out. Okay, here's a recap for the holiday art sales plan. So what does your buyer want? Put yourself in your buyer's shoes. What is the opportunity here? Think about what people are looking for in holiday gifts. And then we have decide what you will offer. Create art and artistic gifts based around what you are known for. And then clearly map out your plan of action. Get the launch dates and creation time on your calendar. And then offer your art through marketing. Spread the word about what you are offering so that people actually know what is possible, so they want to buy gifts from you. And then, so if you'd like more support with this, I would be happy to help you. So the Visionary Artist Salon offers individualized coaching for artists, as well as courses, classes, and trainings. So if you are interested in getting personalized coaching, or you want to take a class, there's like a couple of classes that are available right now. And you can also like always just sign up for like an a la carte one-on-one session with me where I help you strategize. And you can do that on the visionaryartistsalon.com to browse what's offered, and as well as join our free Facebook group. That's also, on the visionaryartistsalon.com. You can click on that there, and you can get the advice of your peers. I also pop in there and respond to you guys, so you can do that as well. So thank you guys so much for listening today. And right now, I just want to take some questions if there's any questions before I leave. Any particular questions from any of the artists listening right now? Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth says, great material as always. You gave me some good ideas. Wonderful, great. Well, if there's no questions, then I just want to encourage you guys to go spread your inspiration to the world. You are worthy of all your big dreams because you have a dream. It's possible for you. So go forth and create and have a wonderful and abundant and inspirational holiday season. And I've just really enjoyed being here, sharing this with you guys. And I hope it was really helpful. So again, you can go to the visionaryartistsalon.com for more resources for artists. And I will look forward to seeing you guys the next time. All right, have a wonderful day, everyone, and I will speak to you guys soon. Bye.